Hello, it's Ninja Dan. Today we're going to be jumping right into hypnosis. Remember this one, this top one challenge? First, what we're going to do is we're going to build a challenge. Just caught that. And I think we'll actually start off at 2x speed. Ship game mode, actually. So bad at straight fly. Like, what? I think about that should be good. That's a nice straight fly. Maybe I should set it for free, actually. I don't want it to be too hard because I'm going to be the one verifying this challenge, which means that it's got to be very easy for someone who is as noob as I am. That's insultingly easy. Actually, that looks kind of awkward, but oh well. Yeah, that GP is awful. There we go. It's so bad. And I think there are sections in the level where it goes like this. Build our Clubstep monster. Like the original Clubstep monster has those little ears on the top, and always in my design I try and include the ears, and then it ends up for some reason making them look like cats. And then I think we want a 2x speed into a mini, and then we'll make it do something like this except for tighter because this is free. Yeah, that's better. And then we're gonna do a Spooky Land Returns section, because that's a thing that this level does. It has those funny blue sections with the odd eyes in them. Yeah, and then I think for the final spam we'll do something like that. I'm gonna give this Clubstep monster some shoulders, I guess. Make the eyes happy. Like that. There we go. Cool. So I'm gonna go get a good no-clip run right now. Oh, that is actually impossible. I might have to nerf this. So I can do it. I can do it. But I have to verify this level. I am going to nerf this. Oh yeah, that's way easier. And also because I'm good at spam, I actually think I'm going to buff this that much. Because I'm confident I can get through there. There you go. Easy. I am moderately happy with this layout, so let's move on to the decoration phase. For this section here, I'm thinking I'll use the stuff from these sorts of pillars. Let's find out how these are made. The idea is that we are going to imitate the decoration from Hypnosis and put it into our challenge. What's on layer 0? Micro slopes for some reason. Right, here we go. There's the outer glow. OBJ, because I find a lot of this level is based off pulses. OBJ is black and then it's blue. So OBJ turns from black and blue and black. Oh, never mind, there's way more up here. More black and blue. I think this is where all of our lines reside, right? Yeah, that looks like where all of our lines reside. So there's glow on the text as well. And I'm pretty sure that all these little symbols here were made using these objects. Now, are these actual fade lines? Yeah, they're actual fade lines, there's no glow there. So a whole bunch of corner pieces, straight pieces, and fade lines. So it's this stuff. And then these have just OBJ. Oh, that's just circle objects. And then they got a circle, and then a fade line. Oh, that's how they made those shapes. And then that's just the outline, right? And then outer glow, which is 11. And then these are our spikes, I'm guessing. And then that's inner spike. And then this must be the glow on the tops and bottom, right? And then the saws. It looks like I used the wrong saw. So we've got circular objects around. Oh, here's our outline. So we had the black, and then we had this. That was our outline. I reckon if we got rid of that, that still looks real cool. And then maybe have that rotate. That looks sick. What is this? All these are fading lines. What? Like these giant glow beams going down the center, but they're all fading lines. I think that's everything. So that's why this thing is so bathed in glow. It's because they got the glow on the top and on the bottom, and then you got these big glow lines that are just coming downwards. Anyway, let's focus on this design first. I noticed some stuff. Now let's try and put this inner glow back in. And it is quite bright. Yes! Finally! Now you're visible. And the glow is behaving as it's supposed to, which is good. We need to move on to the next part, which is adding the outside glow. Now I just gotta add in the little details. Yeah, that looks decent. It's not like amazing, but I'm gonna write some text here. Oh, there's a whole bunch new fonts. I think we want this one. That one looks cool. Destruction. Because that looks cool. Destruction. I'll just repeat it to the top. And of course, the easiest thing to do would be to grab all this and stick it there. And then I'm literally just going to grab this and like flip it. Go enter up here. So it's like enter. Destruction. Very, very scary. Yeah, I'm very happy with this now. Now let's focus on these things here. I'm gonna decorate that. I think I'm gonna base them off these things here on the ground. Let's see how they're built. So that's the outline, and then just lots of these little fading lines. IcedCave doesn't even bother adding like a thing in there like I tried to, although it does end up messing it up. Also, there's a whole lot of it copy-pasted on each other, and maybe it wasn't bright enough, and so it copy-paste it everywhere, but I'm not sure. And then we've got these going everywhere, which I think this is just a black one of these, and then just atmospheric glow, I guess, and set it black. Bring these outlines everywhere as well. And I think I actually might do the spikes while I'm here as well, because they're not hard. Next order of action is to add the outside glow. It's so funny how in IcedCave's hypnosis he just doesn't bother about doing the corners of the slopes, and fair enough. I mean, I do with mine, but that's because I feel like I'm obligated to do them, but adding the corners and like slope glow is so annoying. So since IcedCave isn't doing it in his, I'm not gonna do it in mine. After all, what difference is a corner gonna make? I honestly don't know how I'm going to put the faded lines in, because I've got to make it sort of equal around each space. That's the best I can get. Now we've just got the big blue glow. I'm pretty happy with this. Just gotta add these things around, and then that will be good. That'll be that section done. No, that's already pretty chocker full of designs. I think that's good. OMG. This is so Walmart hypnosis. Okay, I'm gonna give this a little play. It doesn't even feel properly like the level. I mean, like, it looks like the level. It's got like all the concepts and everything. It's just execution feels like so off. It looks so much like it's just copy-pasted decoration. And I mean, that is kind of what this is. It's imitated decoration, but it's not copy-pasted. This Clubstep monster, we're going to find out how they do it in hypnosis, and I've got a feeling due to the way they've designed my Clubstep monster, it might be a little bit more difficult to decorate than the other things. So, let's break down the Clubstep monster. Fixed hitbox, and then this is the inner glow, which is of OBJ, and this is where all of our lines are. I feel like what makes this design in particular work is all of these lines. And then this is just our outline, There's our outer glow, which is 11? 11, yes, I'm right. And that's just spikes. So here's our atmospheric glow. Got lots of small ones around the corners and in the middle sections, and we've got a really big one in the middle, and then it seems to be the same around here, except for it doesn't have a big one in the middle. There's only a big one on the middle on the head of the Clubstep monster. Yes, I fixed it! I fixed it! Oh my god. Why was that such an issue? It was really difficult the way I structured this Clubstep monster. Why did I do it like this? There we go, that is actually ultra textured now. I think it's actually got too many textures on it. Oh no. This looks like something from Cycle or Psych, not Hypnosis. This is not good, my friend. Not good at all. We're gonna have to fix you up. Still looks cringless. What am I doing wrong? Okay, you're actually looking better now. You're looking better. Yeah, that's about on point. The only thing that I feel like it needs help with is this glow, which I don't think is strong enough. Oh yeah, I'm actually happy with that now. I'm pretty happy with that. It's like, right on. Yeah, we're right on, we're right on. Bear in mind the colors I'm using are slightly darker than the ones in Hypnosis. But in terms of like glow usage and everything, I think we're there. Now, let's move on to this part. You know, this part here I actually think is quite cool. Specifically because these are designed like these pillars, but they're background. And if I were to do that with like those harsher slopes, that potentially could look pretty cool. Let's break down how this works. Yeah, those are our hitbox stuff. And then we've got our lines. And then we've got our outside glow. And then we've got these, so we're gonna have to be doing these again. We're going to add the spikes on the outside of this. I'm just gonna copy paste the glow from here. These are all the same shape. So I could technically grab this and copy paste it on every other shape. Wow, I never knew this could be so easy. That's all the outside glow done. You know what, I'm gonna copy paste the lines from here as well. I may as well just copy paste this from here and then add some text. There. And then just copy paste it there. And I'm gonna change some of the text like, you are about to freaking explode, because that's what the cube does. It explodes, or the wave, or whatever you're playing with. There we go. That looks a little erratic, but it will be okay. And I've got some fun ideas for this. I want it to look like this. And from what I can see, it's not very hard at all. It's just a whole lot of little triangle objects with these eyes in them. It should just be as simple as adding these lines, adding this interior glow, some of those, and then just glow balloons. That's literally it. It's going to be like the easiest section to make. Make these all black, and then add in spikes. And then just add this. Time to make the lines and the eyes and stuff. I'll just stick in the eyes right now. Now I'll copy paste the ones that aren't the eyes. Now I just gotta add the glow. Oh, that's excellent. That's pretty much exactly what I want. Apart from my pulses are trash. Oh, it's so much harder with low visibility. It's like super buff with low visibility. The final part. Okay, that's the interior glow done. You grab those circle things. Yeah, that'll be where I'll place them. Oh, that looks good. That looks pretty good. Now the next part is to add the glow so that it looks like this. How do we look? It's not bad. So we've done nearly everything. We've nearly decorated the whole level. There's only a few things left. And that is the saws, adding more of these things, and the general atmospheric glow. So let's work on those things. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Now I think it's time for us to deal with these saws. Actually, I just noticed that hypnosis is blue, but I don't know whether I'm colorblind or something, but I'm taking a look around now, and it's more like hypnosis if it was indigo. Like slightly indigo. What else are we missing from here that I can add? Actually, I'm going to take another look at this, because I think there's stuff on the ground as well, because it's good. It's lighter up here. Oh, they're adjusting the hue. That's 33. I mean, that's 36. That's 28. That's 30. Oh my, okay. And let me guess, this goes the other way? Yeah, it goes the other way. Let's get some scaled up glow. Now, got our top and bottom major glow. To make them lines. This is probably one of the most interesting glow techniques I've seen from this level. Something I would have never thought of before, something I've never seen in a level before. Actually, that looks great already, just as it is, without the other stuff. Just the lines we have to deal with. What is this? What is this? What is this? I got all these lines. It's like an impossibly invisible line. This is not fun. Why does it have to be like this? It wasn't like this in IcedCave's one. It was perfectly straight, perfectly flat. What happened here? If I turn it down more, the lines are gone. Copy paste over. The lines have gone. They're still visible, but a person who is not in the know and has never seen this challenge before would chalk it up to bitrate issues. So we're good. We're good. Okay. So, I finally made it. I built it. Man, this took so long. Okay. Here it is, my hypnosis level. This challenge is based off the decoration of the extreme top 1 challenge, Hypnosis by IcedCave. I took a look at the decoration and I saw how it works, and here's what came out. I've taken little parts of it and it looks great. On the quality of the decoration, I'd say it's pretty close to Hypnosis, but it's not quite there. It just feels sort of off. It's a little bit like Walmart Hypnosis, and even though it might not look as well executed as the real Hypnosis, I'm actually pretty proud of it. I didn't think it'd actually come out this good, but here we are. And now with this video, you might learn how to make a challenge with Hypnosis style decoration too. And yeah, there's only one last thing to do with this challenge, and that's to verify it.